Hey, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Hi, hello. If you're new here, my name is Ash, and I'm just your basic random stranger on the internet who happens to love anime, manga, video games, shopping, music, and not much video games to an unhealthy extent. So we are back today, once again, going through Date Everything, where we haven't unfortunately, lost our original goal of falling in love with all 100 plus characters. I have unfortunately screwed up the quest line with Stepford. I'm now his friend, and I screwed up the quest line with Tina. She now hates me. But I think I know what I did wrong? Question mark. So after I beat this game, I might try to go through and maybe record it and try to get them to love me. So, in this video, we are going to, once again, try to finish up with Mateo's quest. He said there's something in the closet over here for us. Aha! This little thing. Oh. Oh. Shit. Yes. This little thing right here.
The strings in the gym closet appear before you in a more canid form. Surely this is the tassel hound you've been on the lookout for.
He's so cute! Oh. Hello?
It leaps into your pocket, ready to go back to Mateo when you are.
Okay, we'll go back to He must be the fucking cutest! Well, since we're up here, we might as well meet a new dateable.
One moment you're looking at your old sports equipment, and the next you're looking at a gorgeous, muscled man dressed in various pieces of sports equipment that once belonged to a far more optimistic version of yourself. As you watch this guy go through an entire squat routine, it's more than clear that, unlike you, this guy has never struggled to maintain an athletic routine. Mid-squat, he stops suddenly, bending down to peer at you through his legs. A handsome, smiling face, boxed in by thighs so thick and developed, you're rendered speechless for a few minutes.
He's kind of cute, and he kind of looks like a himbo. Smash!
Oh, hey!
He sets his weights down, standing up and beaming at you like you've just told him he's won the lottery.
It's about time you made your way over here. I was starting to think you forgot about me.
Well, what happened was...
Hey, you don't gotta explain yourself to me. But since it's been so long, let's just start over.
The lights dim, and a spotlight appears from... you're not quite sure where, really.
Ladies and gentlemen! Now entering the stadium, the king of the ring, the Duke of Dunk, the jack of all trades, master of fun, Mr. Duncan Dunk Shuttlecock! Oh, hell yeah!
I hope he's a himbo. I sincerely hope this guy's a himbo.
Hey, thank you.
He goes through a few poses that really make his abundant muscles pop, looking at you with the grin of a confident athlete.
Cheer for him.
Dunk is
Dunk.
delighted by your cheering, and he spends a few more moments basking in your attention.
Dunk, 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 shuttlecock!
Oh, man. It's been a while since I actually had an audience. Feels good. Don't worry about remembering all those names. That's just stuff that makes me sound cool when I hit the court, or the field, or wherever I'm playing. Dunk is just fine for pals.
What about more than pals?
More than pals?
He cocks his head to the side, thinking. You can almost see the gears turning.
Oh my god, he is a himbo.
So, like, best friends?
I was thinking lovers.
Oh! Well, Dunk is fine for lovers, too. But if you say it high, you can call me just about anything.
Oh.
Anyway, it's great to see you here finally.
He grows very serious, placing a strong but gentle hand on your shoulder.
What happened, man? How come you stayed away so long?
Dude, you know how life
Did
goes.
someone ruin the joy of sports for you?
I never. Is he holding a shake weight? I never really liked team sports so much. But when it comes to having, like, working out and sticking to, like, a hardcore workout routine, it really just depends on, like, your time of day, what you're doing. Are you feeling up to it? Do you really want to go to the gym with all those people? I just got busy.
Ah, man, I get that. Life is so much sometimes, but you gotta make time for yourself, too.
Dunk gives your shoulder one final little squeeze, and then he's slapping you on the back so enthusiastically you nearly collapse. This fine hunk clearly does not know his own strength.
Himbo alert!
Well, hey, no matter what happened before, you're here now. Your inner athlete said, "Let's get it, baby!" And who are we to say no to your inner athlete?
You're so right.
Hell yeah, love that positive attitude. We're gonna have a great time together. We just gotta get you into the flow, but I wanna make sure you're ready for it. After all, working out without a proper warm-up is a great way to get a nasty injury. So you come back here when you're ready to get into it. Meet me by the weight rack, all right? Bring your positive attitude. We're gonna have fun!
Yes, sir. Alrighty. Am I still crouched? Yeah. Okay, let's go. Can't really speak to Mateo since we got his an animal. Okay, let's go ahead and save it real quick. And talk to Kopi. Because I'm hoping by finishing Kopi's quest we'll move on to Gaia's.
Kopi is for once not busying herself making coffee when you see her. She rests her head on her hand.
Oh, sorry, didn't let the narrator finish. Kopi?
She starts, lifting her head from her hand.
Oh, sorry. Hey, good to see you. Anything I can get for you today?
Why were you just staring off into space?
Oh, well, it's kinda just what I do every now and then.
I get it, working on a customer service job, especially fast food, during those slow hours. Yeah.
Most of the time when I don't have customers, I'm kinda just expected to do busy work. You know, if there's time to lean, there's time to clean.
Oh my god. How that was fucking pounded and drilled into me when I worked in a fast food job.
But, like, a lot of the time there's pretty much just nothing else to do, so I just dissociate.
Oh my god, I used to do that too.
I guess it helps me deal with the business behind the scenes.
I can imagine the kind of things you have to deal with.
You can. It involves cleaning mostly. But I think Roofbucks expects me to be all smiles all the time.
So if Fruitbox like an actual chain coffee shop for objects? They give you orders like some sort of royalty?
The owner does. It's like, I can only do so much, you know? Especially when I'm scheduled to have long, grueling shifts. It's always a pain, but gotta do what I can for the corporate machine.
Shit, this is a little too close to home.
It's a strange existence, if I'm being honest. Working every day for a company that wouldn't bat an eye if I went away. They just replaced me with the newer, younger barista that's got skills I wouldn't even dream of. I think there's some baristas out there that can make whole drinks in like 30 seconds flat, and all they have to do is just have some setting in their brain to get going.
Well, I couldn't afford that, so you're stuck here.
Me, I like to take my time with drinks.
I know, you make a badass affogato.
Really make sure that the milk in my hands is at the perfect temperature by really feeling it, you know?
Doesn't that wear you out?
Oh, big time. But I'll never let customers see it on my face. Is it unhealthy? Probably. Will I take steps to fix it? Probably not. I just gotta make sure I'm on my game. Otherwise, I'd be tempted to drink a bit of coffee during the night shift.
What's wrong with getting coffee at night?
I mean, look, I would never deny myself the taste of a good coffee, and I would love to drink it any time I pleased, but not at night. I don't know if it's just caffeine-induced psychosis or whatever, but you'll get nightmares. Guaranteed.
Oh, I know. I've already fallen in love with my nightmares.
But yeah, I pretty much get wet to the bone here, day and night. So sometimes I just tune out a bit. Do not get me wrong, I do love my job. I couldn't just not make coffee, it's my life, you know? And it's what I'm made for. These hands are as steady as an Arabica.
Nice.
Which isn't to say much because they sway pretty badly in the breeze.
True.
Gosh, sorry. Feels like I'm rambling again.
No, it's kind of cute. I feel like the more I get to talk to you, the more I like you. You're cute when you ramble.
Thanks. Apparently the manager felt that way. The owner is super particular about the way I do customer service.
Yeah, fuck him.
We differ in that aspect a lot, I guess, but gotta do whatever I can to help keep the lights on. It'd be nice if you actually took the time to learn about coffee, like you did.
Is that a perfect blend of intelligence and looks teaching me?
Oh, stop. I don't think I was that good of a teacher, but you do know how to flatter a girl.
Hey.
It is what it is, I guess. But hey, at least I get to see my favorite regular.
Hi.
Thanks for the chat. Seriously, we need to talk more soon.
I'll be back tomorrow to get you to fall in love with me. No. It must be nice out there while I'm trapped in here dating all of my furniture that I've not even a quarter of a way done with this game yet.
Dorian stands firmly in your way, an unmovable wall.
Thinking of going outside?
No, I just want to get to know you better.
I'm a door who's the main entrance and egress from this domicile. I'm more impressive and ornate than the other doors, because I need to project a welcoming presence, but also make it clear that those who do not deserve entry stay outside.
Well, thank you. You look great.
Cheers. I open up when you tell me to. It's you who needs to make the decision about whether you're really ready to go out there. After all, you're the only one who knows the reason behind why you tend to stay inside these days.
People suck. I just want to meet more dateables, and if I leave, the fuss might go away.
On the nose right there. You and me and the glasses can stay inside the confines of this house until you've done all you have. So for now, I'll remind you to keep indoors. Stay safe.
Okay. I feel like there's somebody else I wanted to talk to, but I don't remember who. I really need to, like, wrap up some of these quest lines. Well, let's head up the stairs, see if I get any inspiration. I'm gonna eventually start taking this from my room, I think. Just for because I've said this in another video before too, but I am actually starting to feel a little overwhelmed.
Hey there.
Oh shit, Betty! Uh-oh. Don't tell me I said something embarrassing in my sleep.
Yeah. You didn't so much say anything. You were very animated last night.
Hang on! My content aware is going off. Betty is a real sensual being. Talking to her is going to get pretty intensely spicy. You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
Bring it.
Carry on then.
You seemed quite happy about something. I wonder what sort of dream you were having.
I was, well, it's a little embarrassing.
Don't be embarrassed. I'd love to hear all about it.
I was starring in that hit TV show, Flame Up Bones. No, let's do this. I was up for a promotion at my old job, but
Oh?
when I got there, it was just me and the board of directors.
Don't tell me.
They told me to strip, get on the table, and earn my promotion. If you know what I mean.
Oh. God, I've always loved that sort of power dynamic. A little boss-employee fantasy. Even better when you add in a little voyeur and exhibitionist
Oh my
elements.
god.
It's just delicious.
It was pretty good.
I'm so glad you enjoyed it. I'm a little jealous, actually. You're lucky to have such fun and sexy dreams. I can't say I've been so blessed.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
It's just that I haven't slept well for years now, to tell the truth.
Is it because of me? Is it because I'm sleeping on top of you?
But it's not something I want you to worry about, all right?
Too bad I'm already worrying.
All I care about is knowing you're sleeping soundly.
Well, you're so sweet.
I just want you to be comfortable and happy when you're with me.
Oh, I am, trust
I
me.
hope you're satisfied.
I'm very satisfied.
I'm so happy to hear that. I could talk to you for hours, but I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time.
I could listen to you talk all day, honestly. You're fucking gorgeous. You've got such a sensual voice.
Well, here's to pleasant dreams for both of us tonight.
Can't wait.
See you tonight.
Okay, and then with that, let's head to bed. Alright, first things first. We go down to see our precious Mateo. Oh. Escape. Let me save.
Mateo has been searching for so long you've nearly given up hope. But then
Davy!
Davy leaps into Mateo's arms and the two enjoy a touching reunion.
Oh my god, it's so cute!
Woof, woof. Oh, Davy, you're back! You had us all worried. What's gotten into you, huh, bud? Taking off like that. Oh, I can't believe you found him.
It's more like he found me.
You did a good job leading us to those strays, Davy. Very clever.
So now I'm really worried that I think I might actually be stuck on a friendship path with Mateo. Because in the very beginning, I didn't choose the date option. I asked him what he wanted instead of suggesting we could go out on a date.
Is that what this was all about? You've been out trying to be a rescue hound all by yourself? Woof, woof, woof. I'm guessing he had another friend with him when you found him?
He did. It looked like he was protecting them.
They were trapped and you didn't want to leave them behind. You really are a rescue hound.
Oh my god!
That's my good boy.
Oh, this is so cute.
All right, let's take a look at your new friend, huh? See what kind of shape they're in. Hey, little guy, come on out. It's okay. I'm not gonna...
Oh,
Stitch?
Miss Stitch.
Is that really you?
Oh.
Stitch!
It looks like you already know this one.
Stitch is my little troublemaker. He was always falling off to chase things around the house.
That's the problem with Freyhounds. There isn't a stitch they can't slip through. And trust me, I tried them all. That's how he got his name, isn't it, buddy? But one day, he took off and never came back. I tore the house apart trying to find him.
Oh,
That's when I realized just how many strays there were around the house. All of them, just like Stitch. Lost and alone. So I started the rescue. And I just kept searching for Stitch and for any other animals that needed help.
no.
But when Davy disappeared, I thought it was happening all over again.
You poor sweet soul.
All that time I dedicated to looking after them, and I still let one slip away.
I really don't think you did anything wrong.
They're my responsibility.
They're lucky to have someone who refused to give up on them.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm a little hard on myself. I've realized something over the last few days. When you're on your own, everything is so much heavier. You're carrying all the weight, and if something falls, you're the only one around to pick it up. But since you've been helping look for Davy, it's felt more like I had a partner in all this. Someone who cared about my little family as much as I do. Now that Davy's home, the thought of seeing you go, honestly, it makes me kind of sad.
Honestly, Mateo, if you want me to stay, I will stay.
You've become part of the family, and I don't want to lose that.
I don't want to leave you either.
Then what would you say to something more? I've never really had a lot of time to go out with someone, but I'd love to make the time to be with you.
Yeah, I like that. Like a lot.
Me too. I want to keep talking, but I should really look over Stitch. He's had one Chanel of a ride. Come by later so we can talk more?
Yay! Hmm. That kind of makes me really happy.
Kopi greets you robotically, lifting her hand to give you a stiff wave. Her gaze looks vacant, and her words are cold and empty.
Welcome back to Roofbox, home of all your copy needs.
What the hell is going on?
Whatever do you mean, oh fine customer?
Did they do like a hard reset on my copy?
Roofbox wants to ensure you have a consistent and standardized greeting so that whenever you come to our store, you know that you're getting the best service every time. And your continued patronage is appreciated.
Kopi trails off, leaning forward in a sigh that seems to make her entire body droop.
Yeah, I can't do that anymore.
But we know each other well now.
Yeah, even though you're a regular here, apparently I can't get too friendly with customers by dropping the formalities. So they're just making me sound like a monotone robot.
Take me to your leader.
Alright, you get that one. But it sucks too. I feel like every coffee I make for somebody, I learn a little bit more about them. Get to know what they're like. Like you, for instance. You're... well, I don't really have words for it. Friendly? Sorry, my mind is drawing a blank. Sometimes when we talk, I feel a little out of my depth.
I could say the same for the barista making my drinks.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? How would you describe me then?
You like the coffee you make. Warm and beautiful.
Well, I've never received such a review before. Thank you. But you get what I mean, right? I like to be more personable with the customers. That's the best kind of customer experience to me. The corporate nature always gets in the way of all of that. Heck, if it weren't for the customers, maybe I would have quit a long time ago. Coffee is just everything to me. The aroma, the flavor profiles, the warmth. You feel that too, right?
Of course.
Good. Good. I'm glad somebody around here does. Sometimes it feels like I go cocoa crazy and nobody else really gets my obsession with this fabulous drink. Especially with the boss like... Look, I wasn't going to say anything while he was here, but he's making new plans.
What do you mean?
Plans that I don't like.
What plans?
Roofbucks, in their infinite wisdom, have decided to completely get rid of the customer experience.
Oh my god, are they going AI?
They want to turn us into a fast coffee business.
Oh, hell no. But you love going slowly.
Exactly. They say the whole ordering system needs to be completely revamped to maximize profit. Instead of warmly greeting customers like I normally would, now I'm expected to have 30-second interactions with them at most to get their order, and then mindlessly brew away. No special touches, no conversations, nothing. Coffee in, coffee out. It's like they don't want what they hired me for. Quality and thoughtful coffee. They just want me to take every customer interaction, every drink I make it all in an instant and then wrap it all up and then throw it away in a disposable pod. Apparently, somebody made a complaint about the times I've been chatting away. Mainly to you.
Ugh. Let me fight them. This is all my fault.
Oh, honey, no. Don't blame yourself. I get it. I'm just probably not the corporate machine type. I care too much.
Have you ever thought about making coffee elsewhere?
Somewhere else? I guess I never thought of that before. I mean, I guess I do know a thing or two about my coffee. But Roofbucks has a complete monopoly on the coffee business. There's nowhere else for me to go.
Open up your own. You're a literal coffee maker. You don't need them.
Wow, I mean, it's a lot of work to make that happen. I wouldn't have any corporate backing or anything like that.
You have me and my broke ass.
Do I even have what it takes to make it?
You have me?
You know what? With your support, I guess I could do anything. I'm the one making the coffee and seeing the customers day in, day out. I'll have to give this some thought, but maybe I can do it. I'm a smart bean. I know I'll be able to figure this out.
This is gonna be risky, but worth it.
If you hadn't encouraged me to step out on my own, I would have never been able to even think about this. It'll take a lot of work, and honestly, still a lot of hours I need to do under Roofbucks to get stuff going, but it's worth it to chase after my dreams. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, cute. Okay. No. There's only so much I can handle of them. I wonder if I can talk to Gaia some more.
Hello again, my love. Got any traveler stories for me? Anyways, that's great. Did you have any more?
Yeah.
Really? Then go on then.
Oh.
Let's hear it. Did you need any hints on where to find more travelers?
That could help, yeah.
I got a general sense of where... Well, most TV comes from the US, but I know you watch anime sometimes. That's from overseas. I don't suppose you got any merchandise, do you? Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained. Sometimes if you humans have these machines that let you walk, hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained. You know, there used to be this magic show. The magician was supposed to be super mysterious. Magicians always have names like El Magnifico or I'll pull a rabbit out of a hat-o. Though, hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained. Good luck. Don't get...
Okay. Well, that was not useless. I just kind of stuck on her quest, honestly. Have we talked to all of the Upstairs Dorian's. I think we have.
Dorian looms over you, just as intimidating as ever.
Fancy a bit of a work?
I guess so.
We've got some important denizens who only reside here. All in all, fairly quiet. It's packed in there. But here are a few at the top of my frame. There's Shelley the Shelf, Charge the trusty D20, Penelope the office supplies, and Jerry the junk drawer. Well, what can I do for you?
Can you tell me anything about Shelley?
She's supportive.
Cute. And that's it?
It's true. What more do you want?
Any secrets about how to get her to like me?
Be supportive. What can I do for you?
What do you know about Chance?
Grottos and gargoyles is his game of choice. He has tons of stories he wants to tell, but hasn't found the person he wants to tell them with. As such, he creates scenarios to test the abilities. Given the amount of time he spends creating these worlds, he takes them very seriously. If you're looking to be his friend, you should play through one of his campaigns.
What about the others?
What can I do for you?
Is the joke here that Penelope starts with Pin?
Oh, yeah. I see. You think our names are funny.
No!
I'll have you know that my name is Dorian after the Grecian column, as I am strong and sparse in decoration. But yes, her name does start with Pen. Which is certainly what she is.
What about the others?
What can I do for you?
Jerry sounds
Jerry
interesting.
means well, but his tendencies to keep any old thing around get on the nerves of our good Mayor Celia. You'll eventually have to find a way to deal with it if you're looking to become his friend. My recommendation, one man's junk can be another man's art.
I've already met Art and fell in love with them. Oh, funny spelling, like Art.
That's your lot for now.
Alright, let's go talk to our precious Betty, since I feel like I've started her quest line. Sorry, Dorian.
Betty reclines luxuriously on the bed when you first see her. Thinking about how your bed can be lying on the bed makes your brain start to short-circuit, but some way or another, it's happening. She looks effortlessly comfortable and luxurious, but her expression is more pensive than anything. She smiles when she sees you, sitting up and patting the blanket next to her.
I was just thinking about you. Were your ears ringing?
No, but my heart was racing.
Oh, was it? That's funny. My heart races when I think of you, too. Well, since you're here now, maybe you could help me out a little.
Whatever you need.
I've been trying to have more peaceful nights, but it hasn't really worked out.
What's wrong?
I spend a lot of time before bed indulging myself in some detailed fantasies.
Oh. Go on.
I have this crush who doesn't seem to notice me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sometimes we're so close I could just reach out and kiss them, but nothing ever happens.
I would say just go for it, but get consent first.
So, in this fantasy, I tell myself I'm finally going to get their attention. I do all kinds of things. Maybe one night I touch myself and call their name when they're next to me. Maybe I bring someone home and let them catch us in the act.
Jeez.
Sometimes I invite them to join, and sometimes we just don't stop.
Oh my.
But our eyes meet. And they know that when I'm gasping and moaning someone else's name, what I really want is to say theirs. To let the entire house know who it is that has me so worked up.
Oh my. No one in their right mind could ignore you.
You are so sweet. Unfortunately, it is entirely possible. But thank you for saying so. I've got all sorts of fantasies queued up every night. But no matter how much material I feed my brain, I never seem to carry that blissed out, warm feeling into my dreams. I tried getting into lucid dreaming for the longest time, actually. I practiced for years. But it never worked for me. Not once.
Oh, I'm an avid lucid dreamer. Oh, that's really too bad.
It is, isn't it? But I guess it isn't necessarily a fix for my problem. Just would have been nice to have that in my pocket for when my dreams turn dark. Ah, well. My lucid dreaming attempts are long behind me now. I do wish I could get a little peace at night, that's all.
What's the problem exactly?
Oh, nothing. Really nothing you need to worry about. Don't waste another moment on it, okay?
Well, I'm worried about you, my love.
Well, what can you do, hmm? Maybe I'll take up meditation. See you tonight, then?
Can't wait.
Me too.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and go to bed. I really need to work on getting my empathy points up. I probably need to start researching who are empathy characters. But until then, let's go talk to our beautiful Mateo. Alrighty, let's talk to precious baby boy Mateo.
Hey, look who's here.
Hi.
Mateo's inanimal friends greet you with joyful barks and wagging tails.
We've been waiting for you.
Oh, I'm so lucky. Really?
Yes, really? You act like you've never had someone be excited to see you before.
Oh, you know. It's kind of new for me, honestly.
Well, better start getting used to it. You're stuck with us now.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
I haven't had a chance to properly thank you for what you did.
I just followed Davy's lead.
No, really. You don't know what it means to have all of us back together again.
Oh my god.
I've been carrying around so much guilt over what happened with Stitch for such a long time. Losing her was like losing a piece of myself. Hell, I did lose myself for a while. I just felt like such a failure. I let her down. And I knew no matter how many inanimals I saved, it wouldn't bring her back. I guess I just hoped in some way that I could make it up to her. You know, by making sure none of them were forgotten. Making sure she wasn't forgotten. But then Davy went missing, and I thought it was happening all over again.
He's so sweet.
I was trying so hard to keep it together for them, but honestly, if it wasn't for you, I don't know if I could have gotten through this.
I'm glad I could be here when you needed me.
You gave me back that piece of myself. You brought my family back together. And more than that, when I saw you walking up with Davy and Stitch, I realized that you'd become just as much a part of what makes this place so special to me.
Oh my god, that is so sweet. I'm like hardcore blushing over here.
Somehow, in the middle of all the chaos, you became family too.
That's so sweet.
It wouldn't be the same without you. And I don't want to go back to missing a piece of myself again. I'm rambling again, I'm sorry. This isn't going as smoothly as I hoped. It was a lot easier when I was just practicing with the inanimals.
You practice with the inanimals? No, it's perfect. Keep going.
What I mean, what I'm trying to say is, I want you to stay. Here. With us. With me.
Okay. I've never felt more at home than when I'm with you. There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
Really? I think they all feel the same. And so do I. The inanimals miss you.
Oh my god, that's so... Oh my god, that was so cute. I think that has to be one of my favorite love confessions so far. That's so sweet. Ah, Mateo. My heart can't handle that.
Order up! I've got a Vietnamese iced coffee, soy frappuccino, and a Mexican iced mocha.
Ugh, all of that sounds delicious.
Kopi seems far cheerier this time around, as busy as ever and calling out orders. She grins when she spots you, greeting you with a peppy wave.
Well, hello, hello, hello. If it isn't my favorite customer.
No corporate spiel today?
Wait. No. Didn't you hear? Did nobody tell you?
No.
Did I not tell you?
No.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. I do all of my marketing and it was all for nothing? What a drag.
What is it, Kopi?
Kopi sets her coffee implements down and gestures all around her, absolutely radiating pride.
I did. I went and made my own cafe.
Oh, that's so great!
Welcome to my little slice of paradise.
Everything looks the same. Okay, come on, have a little bit more pep me.
Well, funny story about that. It was kind of like mutiny. I still get to keep the space, but I get to do things my way. But once the others realized that Roofbox had nobody else to be a barista, they started ordering under my own branding real fast.
Nice.
It was kind of a whirlwind experience, but now I get to do things my way.
I'm so happy for you.
Right? I'm so stoked that I could finally make this a reality. And it's all thanks to you. It just goes to show you, sometimes red line policies aren't always the way. Sometimes you have to bend them to get return business. Now, bear in mind, I do not have a name for this place yet. It's currently just, hey, wanna get a coffee from Kopi? At least that's the word of mouth I'm hearing at the moment. I don't really have a proper business name, but I'm workshopping some ideas.
Bean. Featuring Copacabana? Call it Copacabana.
Next time you come around, hopefully I'll have something ready. I
Okay.
seriously can't thank you enough for all of this. Which reminds me, you've been one of my favorite customers, and, well, I don't get this close to just anybody. I think I love you. Like, more than a friend way.
Same.
Maybe it's too much to ask and it's just wishful thinking on my part, but I've been seeing the signs from you. I think I'm ready to take this to the next step.
Let's take it, my dear.
Creamer to my coffee.
Oh,
Do you think we could be more than just barista and customer?
yes. I love you too.
Really? Gosh, I'm so glad.
Kopi, with you as her right hand, thrives in the coffee business. Under her leadership, the house's coffee has never been better. Customers are satisfied and have started to take a keen liking to chatting away with Kopi.
Yay!
Your love and support has shaped her new perspective on life and coffee. She insisted all of her new drinks be dedicated to you, with your name adorned on the menu.
Oh, that's so cute.
Without the shackles of corporate greed over her, she is the go-to spot for anybody looking to get a nice warm reception. She's happy to have you right by her side, eagerly awaiting for you to try her next cup of coffee.
Ah, that was so cute.
You warm me up inside.
I love that ending. What did that give me? Charm? Y'all absolutely cannot see it, but I'm like beaming. Low-key, Kopi was not one of my like go-to characters. I really, at first when I started talking to her, I didn't find her that interesting. But oh my god, that has to be like one of my favorite endings. Like the description of it's so cute. Damn. Alright, I'm gonna talk to Dorian.
Dorian is as tall as ever, but there's something off with his energy today. His eyes dart briefly from side to side, as though ensuring you're alone.
Welcome to the lavatory. Let's keep things private here.
Okay.
Very, hush-hush.
Dorian, are you embarrassed?
Maybe a little. Let's move on. Try as I might to keep things quiet, nestled in this lovely little space in the house. We seem to have attracted our loudest members.
Who is here?
We have a rapping Lou, a singing shower, and a sink screaming about his very existence.
I think I've already taken care
The
of some
neighbours
Claire.
have even filed noise complaints. But not even about those three. It's about the bloody smoke alarm.
Jesus. Tell me about the Lou.
Jean-Loup Pissoir,
Oh
or
god.
better known by his stage name, Little Crapper, is a highly talented, though repulsive, member of this little tribe. I don't like music very much.
What?
What can I do for you?
Tell me about the shower.
Johnny Splash thinks he's a singer. He's a shower. What can I do for you?
I've heard enough about this particular room.
You're lucky you can leave.
Oh, poor Dorian. I'm sorry, love. What's that? No? Shit. So you cannot romance your electrical sockets. Yeah, I think I'm ready. No. Let's not. Let's finish some of my active quest.
Yes? Oh, you caught me at a time when I was, sitting here like a lump. A big cubey lump.
I just came from talking with Phosphor.
You what? Oh, of course you did. He was probably just draped all over the floor, dripping emotions. He's an obvious one to ask if you're trying to accomplish something.
I'm not trying to upset you, but I thought you should know.
And what did Gilbert and Tragedy have to say?
Honestly, he talked a lot about you.
Really? And, do you hate me now too?
Oh, no, I don't hate you per se. You know, you both asked that same question.
Pish! Don't patronize me. You don't have the money.
Me, but accurate. And he doesn't hate you.
Ha! Now I know you're lying. He was very clear the last time we spoke that he wanted nothing to do with me after the, never mind.
Well, go on. After what?
Please. He must have told you.
No, not really. It's about time I heard it. You didn't, actually. Not specifically.
I don't like to tell this story. I don't know that I ever have, really. Washi called it the pale betrayal.
Washi? What a cute nickname.
Oh, sweet, dry as sheet. Never tell him I used that name in front of you. I wasn't even allowed to use it in a public place. He'd purse his lips if I did.
Yes, I saw him do that.
It's unmistakable. But I did it anyway. I loved his lips.
I'm sure you did. His lips are gorgeous. It's given.
So you've noticed them too. I thought I recognized a fellow addict. Lips anonymous, eh?
So I'm trying to get my washer and dryer back together because honestly, they deserve each other. And I don't know if I mean that in a good way or a bad way. But are they okay with me being in it? Because it's clear that they still love each other and they want back into each other's lives. So is this going to be like an Eddie and Vault situation where I am now a throuple with them?
And as taken as I've always been by them, it wasn't enough. There's a young hormone around here named Dirk. Perhaps you've brushed up against him at some point.
You have lint in your hair. And honestly, your shirt looks the same as it did whenever you played Astarion. Do you think I've met him yet? I'll look for him though.
He's hard to miss. In any event, he has this habit of taking off his clothes. He wanders around, nearly nude, unbothered by the temperature changes he engenders in others.
The hot boy makes you hotter? Okay, I really need to start talking to Dirk then.
Permanent press, darling.
For no particular reason other than just to unlock his story, of course.
He used to do it so often that Washford and I took to using his clothes as part of our act.
What do you mean?
We would flip them and wring them and fold them whilst he was flipping and folding and wringing me. It was, my God, it was spectacular. I was spectacular.
Oh. Does Dirk like to watch?
But after years of doing this act with Washford, it began to grind on me. Washford can be very difficult.
Is Dirk into voyeurism?
And one being can only take so much from another before the pressure has to be released. The heat has to go somewhere.
I mean, yeah, if your partner is a little overbearing and... Trust me, Washford's very hard to deal with. It sounds like it's going in a bad direction.
Well, we were in the middle of our act. We were using Dirk's red jeans and one of his chest smushing polos, and Dirk was just lying there like he used to, dirty and shirtless, and I had this brilliant idea of including him in the performance.
Did you at least ask Washford? Because, I mean, if you're going to invite somebody new into your, performance, you have to talk to your partner about that. You didn't ask Washford, did you?
No, I did not, all right? We were in the middle of our performance. You think nature asks an opinion in the middle of creation?
No, but I don't think most nature is sentient enough to be aware that they're cheating on their partner. And it sounds very much like cheating.
Dirk didn't have to do anything. I just struck up conversation. It was this sexy, witty, improvisatory repartee.
Okay, maybe it's not cheating? I don't know.
He just kept saying the nicest things to me about our act and my costume and how much he liked the musculature of my shoulders.
Oh, it doesn't take much to butter you up, Drysdale.
So I kept him talking and I refused to give him his clothes back. I mean...
Oh my God. You kept the poor boy naked? Didn't you have to once the act was over?
I mean, I would have eventually, yes, but that was the genius bit. I just kept our act going.
You mean you broke the dryer for
The
him?
last part of the choreography was always Washford passing the clothes to me, and then me spinning them around and around, faster and faster, building up all this tremendous heat, this anticipation, this breathlessness, and at the last second, whipping them all out into the audience and letting the audience catch them all hot and billowy.
Okay. Okay.
So I just kept talking to Dirk, and Washford was supposed to keep holding me, and the clothes while Dirk got more and more colourful, and I laughed, and the audience laughed and screamed, and it was, my God, it was poetry!
Damn, talking to another guy got you this hot and bothered? I can't believe you did all this without asking Washford.
I know, don't you think I know? In retrospect, yes, of course it was wrong. Yes, they The clothes stayed a little wet. They mildewed the tiniest bit.
Gross, those are my clothes, you dude.
They made Washford sick. He said he had a cough.
Oh, poor thing. I actually kind of feel bad for Washford.
And afterwards he called it the pale betrayal. What a nonsense, dramatic exaggeration of the only good idea this act has seen in decades.
That looks disgusting. Actually, it kind of looks, you know. I'm sure Washford has had some good ideas too.
Oh, can you point to any?
He came up with the pale betrayal. That's pretty cool.
Yes, marvelously original.
I think it's creative. The result of your betrayal was a pale mold.
Oh, mildew washes out, please. He was more upset about the, flirting.
Well, can you blame
I
him?
was barely flirting. I would hardly qualify it like that. Dirk was just being nice. Washford was always so damn sensitive.
If you knew he was so sensitive, why did you flirt with Dirk?
I wasn't really flirting. He was being complimentary, and I was playing along. If that's flirting, then I need practice.
I mean, your long-term partner clearly took it as flirting, and if that's the case, there's a severe lack of communication going on there.
I was performing. I was making our act better in the process. So, what's the harm?
But you knew how sensitive Washford was to your actions.
Yes,
And you loved Washford.
yes. I loved him. I am.
You still love him.
Doug was just being so nice to me.
Nicer than Washford?
No, not nicer. Of course not. Just
Giving you attention.
Washford can be so mysterious. You know, he can be very difficult to read. Sometimes I didn't know where I stood with him or how he felt. It was just nice for once to be talking to someone whose every other word was how wonderful I am. Dirk told me I had inspirational extension. And I do! You haven't seen it, but I'm basically one of those nesting ladders.
Okay. That makes sense, Ashley.
Points. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't mean to do anything wrong. I just needed to know that Washford loved me.
Well, I mean, could you... It is scary to ask your partner to, like, affirm that they still love you, but you have to have that open communication with your partner. You can't just... If you don't tell them what you're needing or lacking in your relationship, then your relationship's not going to last. If you're looking for outside validation and your partner doesn't realize that they're not giving you validation, it's going to look like flirting. And if you and your partner don't have that on lock, like you don't talk about your boundaries, flirting could be a boundary breaker and it could look like cheating.
I just needed him to say it, I suppose. That's all.
It's time for you and Washford to have a conversation with each other.
Maybe. It's an interesting suggestion. I'm not saying I'm convinced. I'm still hurt, but also I'm over it, and I don't care. And I don't really miss my former friend.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I do miss him. Desperately. But I'm not that easy. I mean, I don't want to be. I would so much rather be suave. Genuinely suave. I've always wanted to be more mysterious than I am.
You don't have to be mysterious, Drysdale. You just have to be honest.
You sound like Washford. How do you know he even wants to be with me again?
I just have a feeling.
Feelings are always worth going all in on. Call his name for me. Call for Washford. Call his name!
Washford!
Again.
Washford!
Your calls are met with silence. No
Bitch.
Washford.
and he does not arrive. It might be over. Cherub, I have some drying out to do. Please leave me.
Okay, I actually kind of feel bad for Drysdale in a really weird way, because technically he is the one that cheated on his partner. I walk past the stairs, and that's not cool. I wouldn't say it's full on cheating, but he's the one who did not acknowledge his partner's needs. Well, he ignored his boundaries.
Betty is already speaking to someone else when you walk in. There is an easiness to their dynamic, an intimacy, really. They have the air of old lovers, or perhaps very, very good friends.
We've been over this so many times, Betty. You know how I feel about that.
Benoit!
I just need some time, all right?
Why should a bed as gorgeous and free as you be so worked up over anyone else's opinion of her? You could snap your fingers and have 10 lovers here in 2 seconds.
Oh, I agree.
I could.
And have.
Benoit, stop it.
Oh.
But honestly, you know it's not about sex. I can get that just fine. But that feeling of falling asleep in the arms of someone you love, there's nothing else like it.
True.
Benoit's gaze leaves Betty's face to land upon your own. They give you a smile that feels as if they know all your secrets.
I'm sure they do.
When Betty turns to see you, she goes from surprised to happy in record time, and Benoit places a gentle hand on her shoulder before they walk off.
Just think about what I told you.
And what was all that about?
Oh, I was just talking to Benoit. Benoit and I are just very good friends. With benefits, of course.
It sounded like you were lonely.
Well, sure, though, gosh. I wish you hadn't heard that.
No, it's okay. I don't mind.
It's just a really specific sort of loneliness, you know?
Dude, I'm a shut-in, and I'm talking to my furniture for fun, and I'm also now banging said furniture instead of banging humans. If that says anything.
I'm sure you didn't come here just to hear tales of my sex life. What can I do for you, honey? Did you want to relax? Maybe take a nap?
I was hoping to get to know you better, actually.
Get to know me better? Why?
And should I know the person I'm sleeping with every night?
Oh, I don't know. It can be hot to sleep with someone you know nothing about. And of course, some people fear intimacy. And getting to know people is a step on the road to intimacy.
True. Do you fear intimacy?
Well, you know what I am, what I do. You know I'm a free spirit. What else can I tell you about me?
Tell me what you do in your spare time.
I'm a big reader, actually. I love all sorts of things, but romance is my favorite. Even when I'm not reading, I can't help but write sexy little stories in my head for my favorite characters.
Cute.
I love fantasy, too. And sometimes sci-fi.
Nice.
Anything that stirs the imagination. Characters that make you want to fall in love.
That is so real.
That's what I love most.
She sighs wistfully, looking somewhere past you.
Sometimes it feels as if those sorts of relationships are only for books, you know?
Oh yeah, I get it.
And I can never quite seem to get there.
I really get it.
Perhaps I've been standing in my own way.
Yeah, you can do that sometimes.
That's it. That's all. Just loneliness.
Why not just confess whoever it is you're so into?
Haven't you ever been afraid of ruining a good thing?
Yes.
I'm just not ready yet.
There's an undercurrent of sadness in Betty's eyes, something much bigger weighing on her that she seems uninterested in divulging.
Oh, it's almost time for book club, if you'll excuse me.
I really wanted to start Michelin's quest today, which is our food. but I feel kind of guilty doing that, so let's go ahead and save. And let's talk to our washer and dryer.
Ah, you are returned. Each sunrise should be greeted with the same surprise and gratitude. I am, as you might have gleaned, glad to see you.
Oh, thanks.
I've been thinking about you.
Oh, okay, that's sudden.
I've been thinking that we have had our disagreements.
Yeah, you called me stupid the first time we met you, and then you got mad at me for being stupid.
There have been several moments I wanted to toss you out on your derriere and watch you bounce, flopping on the floor with your silly modern notions jangling around your skull.
I have no words for that.
But then, I have thought that I have respected you. There are so few beings who would ever disagree with me out loud, much less over time, and even less than that with respect or with curiosity.
I just really don't like you, Washford. I do respect you, long speeches included.
And so, I am thinking that I may at last have a friend. A true friend. Water, they say, is a universal solvent. Perhaps you are that thing that makes me who I am. You are the stubborn, life-affirming, challenging stain.
I'm a stain?
Yes, precisely, in the best possible way. Do you accept?
I'd love to be your friend.
Excellent! I'm speechless. I don't have the faintest idea what to say now. Indeed, so, new friend. What is on your mind these days?
Drysdale.
Drysdale. And what about him? My other true, if lost, if irretrievable, friend. Drysdale. His face has been before my... I do love, but do you find that there comes a moment... This love was so outsized. If he will apologize. If he will... well, the reason... Do you accept my love? Drysdale and I very soon shall know where we stand. But you... where do you and I stand now?
Oh, fucking shit. I thought I screwed this up, so I was fast forwarding. With all of my heart, Washford, because I'm gonna have to redo this day. What does he give you? Smarts? Fuck. I'm gonna bang my head into a wall. Oh my god, I've been in this game for like a whole month. That means I've been locked up in my house for an entire month. Okay. Let's go again. Part 2.
Ah, you are returned. Each sunrise should be greeted with the same surprise and gratitude. I am, as you might have gleaned, glad to see you.
Same.
I've been thinking about you.
I'm sorry.
I've been thinking that we have had our disagreements.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
There have been several moments I wanted to toss you out on your derriere and watch you bounce, flopping on the floor with your silly modern notions jangling around your skull.
Yeah, that's still rude. I still don't particularly like you.
But then, I have thought that I have respected you. There are so few beings who would ever disagree with me out loud, much less over time, and even less than that with respect or with curiosity.
I know you have a point. I believe in that.
And so, I am thinking that I may at last have a friend. A true friend. Water, they say, is a universal solvent. Perhaps you are that thing that makes me who I am. You are the stubborn, life-affirming, challenging stain.
I don't particularly like being called a stain, even though I am a stain on my own existence. So you want to be my friend? Then, did I get that?
Yes, precisely, in the best possible way. Do you accept?
I'd love to be your friend.
Excellent! I am speechless. I don't have the faintest idea what to say now.
So there's a first.
Indeed. Yes. Ah. So, new friend, what is on your mind these days?
Drysdale.
Drysdale. And what about him? My other true, if lost, if irretrievable, friend.
I think we should go talk to him.
Drysdale. I have dreamt of him.
Oh, I know.
His face has been before my eyes like a veil, covering and coloring my world for longer than I care to recall. I do love him.
Oh, I know.
Do you find that there comes a moment when love itself is not enough?
Yes, but...
This love was so outsized once that it could hold the mistakes and the pain, but it has deflated. And well, if he will apologize, if he will see what he did and how it hurt me, the love will be free. I will see him anew, and we together will leave that ugly country.
I think he's ready.
Oh, can it be? Well, then speak of my intent to him, and I shall make a dramatic appearance. I imagine he will most thoroughly enjoy that. The resizing of my love for him has opened me. Perhaps to you, if you will have me. I am no longer limited by false loyalty, fear in a frock coat. Do you accept my love? Drysdale and I very soon shall know where we stand. But you, where do you and I stand now?
With all of my heart, Washford.
The drop of water will seek its source, so I shall seek you. Always.
Oh, did not let him finish. My bad.
Ah, Cherub. There you are. I am quite glad that you've returned. I've been sitting on some very big thoughts, and I haven't had the opportunity to express them until now, and as you can imagine, sitting on anything big for a long period of time makes me antsy.
I can imagine.
And you even got me to weep openly, which is something that only those with the most exclusive of backstage passes ever get to see. Points.
Thanks.
So, to begin, I've been thinking about you.
Oh, thanks. I've been thinking about you too.
Did you know that you can be unbelievably annoying?
Yeah, I've been told that several times, especially as my fictional self. Yep.
Oh, yes. Frustrating to the point of nausea.
That's rude.
But I have to tell you, I like it.
Oh, okay.
I know. That expression on your face, I'm assuming it's shock, yes?
Yeah, kinda. Closer to amusement.
Amusement. That would most likely be my next guess, yes.
I'm sure.
I'm accustomed to seeing mostly awe, admiration, love, worship, etc. on the faces of folk in my audience, so I'm trying to get better at deciphering facial expressions that aren't that.
Good luck. Excellent skill right there.
Anyway, you're annoying, and I also like you. And I appreciate your, well, let's just call it what it is, friendship. So I'm wondering if you'd like to officially call yourself my friend.
Let's do it. I love that. Let's do it.
Do it we shall! The friendship, I mean, nothing else. Oh, nothing more. I mean, dear Barbara, you know what I mean. Wink.
Wait. Think? Fall in love with Washford. And then have the pale betrayal talk with the Drysdale. Yeah, that sucks, but it is what it is. Stop it, Titus.
So you have returned.
I have.
Sensations new and welcome fill my breast, as stranger, leader, colleague doth present. As I now see mine army is but yours, so must I loyal follow in its wake. And though exhaustion yet lies heavy on my lid, your enterprise will spring me forth anew. Have you a task? Have you a great battle to be fought?
No need to spring forth. We've got time.
Time. Haven't we always time? What is time? Time is measured only by our actions, by our awareness of it. I am aware only of the time stolen by death. My dipogenies expiring.
Oh.
Time is the time elapsed between their noble rush and their dissolution. Yes, we've time. But such a stain as ink or blood that seeps, with empty mercy and with mirth remains.
Damn, you speak really beautifully.
It is my curse. It is a depth of feeling that is never filled. Perhaps, if I could bring you into it, it would not feel so fathomless. Would you consent to learn more deeply of my world?
Of course! Yeah, totally. I like her blushy face. It's really cute. Titus is super cute. I don't know how I feel about her personality, but damn, she's beautiful to look at.
Then I shall show you my companions. The truest and most fleeting friends.
A group of petite pink and blue beings enter from all sides, grouping around Titus. There's something intensely dramatic about them. Is it their tragedy mask-like faces? Perhaps the way they pose like theatre players?
Oh my god, what the hell?
They cluster around their leader, each striking an elegant and theatrical pose. Titus spreads her arms wide. She's clearly proud of this little group.
I present to you the Dipogenies.
Hi, Dipogenies.
The Dipogenies speak as one, like a spring breeze-scented Greek chorus.
Lead us to the great beyond! We shall purify and be purified!
They are mine to command,
Oh
though
my
I do
God.
not relish in my duty. They are who I deploy into the fray. They bring me victory. They bring us victory. And it destroys them.
Oh, that's sad.
Sound buzzers, and our dirtied ensign waves. Victory bought by friends in drowned graves.
Mother! Children! Leader! Soldiers! We rally for thee, General! Third will end! Sacrifice! Sacrifice! Sacrifice!
That is super dark. This is so sad. I can see why this takes such a toll on you.
A toll indeed. The slow drop leaking. Coin by coin, my strength bled by the loss of them, to whom the battle always falls. If I could take their place. Oh, if I could but sacrifice for them the way they do so lovingly for me. There is more to do here. There is more of them to know. There is more of us to know, and the next battle is always in the offing. But I ask, familiar stranger, for reprieve. Preparation has begun for our next engagement, as it must be near. Perhaps you will join us again.
Of course.
Perhaps you will come and feel the glorious sadness you have but glimpsed.
Okay. I think I know what you mean. I think what you mean is come back. If so, I will. Promise.
That is indeed my meaning. It pleases me to be understood, if only yet shallowly.
Okay. Still don't know what her deal is, but that's chill. Oh, wait, let's go speak with Gaia.
Lucinda Lavish stands in your way, her well-endowed body striking a luscious pose.
Hi, Lucinda.
Tell me your desires.
Honestly, I want to explore more sensuality with you. Oh my god.
Come.
That's the plan.
I told you I would have something special for you. Something really special. I'm Lucinda Lude.
Hi, Lucinda Lude. Hubba hubba.
Hope you're ready. I put together a treat. Something outside the prying eyes of those who don't want to see us have a good time. It's a feature where you can hear anything you want from me, anytime you want.
Okay.
As many times as you want.
Sounds awesome. Where do I start?
Right this way. You can pick any option as many times as you like. So, what do you want to hear from me, sweetie?
Say something sexy.
Oh, baby, you make me so hot.
That sounds so fake.
You know just what to say to me, baby. You know just how to treat me. Oh, that tickles. Yes. You're my everything. You're my everything. Yeah, you look finished. How was that? Did you have fun?
It was really fun.
I'm so glad to hear that, baby. Hopefully as glad as you were to hear me.
You know it.
Next time I see you, hopefully you'll like my surprise.
I hope so.
Until then.
Bye. Don't get me wrong, Lucinda. You're hot as fuck. You're one of the hottest female characters in this entire game. But I really wanted to speak to Gaia because I need to figure out if I'm actually progressing along on her quest. Anyways, let's go upstairs and let's go talk to Betty.
There's a supernatural darkness around your bed when you enter. A strange void that makes you feel slightly uneasy. You recognize that odd feeling. Betty is speaking with Nightmare.
Oh, my love!
You really don't think you could do it?
Is that really something you want? It would be fun for me, but I don't think it's really your thing.
She's blushing.
You know, sex and horror have always gone hand in hand. It's not the worst idea, is it?
Oh my... sorry, what? Are we talking about snuff here?
Well, yeah, of course.
Before?
But you've watched me work, and you never really seemed all that into it.
Oh, I didn't?
What was it you said? Oh, yeah. It was, oh God, why are you doing that? Is that really necessary? Now that's just excessive.
I remember it differently.
You weren't even watching. You were looking through the cracks of your fingers.
Oh my god.
Give it up, Betty. My work is not for you, and that's all right.
Nightmare's gaze falls to you then, and you feel a shiver run down your spine.
I am your girlfriend.
I'll see you later.
I hope so.
Nightmare dissipates, but the air of dread that accompanies her takes a little while to clear. Betty sighs, her shoulders slumping.
Oh, guess I should have seen that coming.
Were you trying to have nightmares?
Well, maybe. I just thought maybe if I had nightmares... I mean, I already sleep poorly. But maybe in a nightmare I could find some small moments of joy with my beloved. Nightmare doesn't usually take requests. But since we're such good friends...
Wait, have you banged Nightmare too?
I figured maybe she'd give me a sexy nightmare.
Oh, I love the sound of that.
Me too. Okay, see how this strikes you. I'm being hunted by some unseen monster or being. My heart is racing. My knees are weak. I'm stumbling and tripping as I go.
I mean, if this was a real horror movie, I'd keep your ass on the ground and get myself to safety.
I fall, and I close my eyes knowing the end is coming. But I don't die. I turn to see my beloved standing over me, a bloody knife in their hand. I'm saved, and I thank my rescuer in the only way I know how. A toe-curling kiss.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that. Walk 3000.
But then, I'm on my back again, and my beloved's hand wraps around my neck.
I really hope this is in the, kinky way.
I can't breathe. I can't cry out. I can't make a sound.
Do you like to be asphyxiated?
We'll be together forever, they whisper, raising the knife high in the air. I wake in a cold sweat, alone and afraid. There. You see?
That is a yandere, my dear. The scariest part is you waking up alone, honestly. Oh wait, I do kind of get it.
Right? That's a pretty tame example. But there's all sorts of possibilities. Nightmare really seems to think I shouldn't be bothering with all this dream stuff. She thinks there's a much simpler solution to my problems.
Telling the person how you feel.
But I don't know who she is to talk anyway. She has the same problem I do. She just deals with it differently.
Is she in love with someone too?
It's not my place to say. I've already said too much. Please, let's forget I said any of that.
We can do that. But I would like to talk about you.
You would? You're too sweet, you know. It's funny, I was just thinking of you. It seems like that happens a lot, honestly. I think of you, and here you are.
Well, you are my bed.
It's a shame I can't seem to manage that at night.
I knew it.
I haven't been the most subtle, have I? But I guess I should just say it. You're the one I've hoped to see in my dreams.
Oh,
my beloved. The one who tortures me with your proximity.
I'm sorry. I'm shocked. Wow. What?
Please, don't pretend to be surprised. For years, it's been just you and I here. And I've had to watch you sleep with that angelic look on your face. When I was at the warehouse, I never had this problem. But the day I was delivered to you, you laid down. And I knew right away I was in trouble.
Cute. I have never slept so well before you.
You don't know what it means to me to hear that from you. It's what I was made for, you know? I've had my share of partners over the years. I'm a free bed, you know. But I'm at my best when I'm in love. And since the day I became yours, I haven't had a good night's sleep.
I actually kind of feel bad.
I know it's a lot to lay at your feet. Especially knowing we have to sleep together night after night. but I don't know if I can keep this to myself any longer. I know it's a lot to digest, so please take some time to think about it.
I have my answer right now, Betty.
I'll give you some space to sleep tonight, and we can talk tomorrow. All right?
I already have my answer.
Please, just give yourself the night. Even if you think you know what you'll say. And sleep well tonight.
Hey. Anyways, if Nightmare's in love with me, I'm in love with her, and we're already, like, girlfriends, so I don't see what the issue is. Okay, let's save it. I'm going to go talk to Drysdale real quick. I want to see if, maybe I can get another ending to pop. I don't think I can. I think I did fuck up the order in which I needed to talk to these two.
Friend. Ooh, no, I don't like that at all. What a dull word. Chum. Compatriot. Oh, familiar. I like that. A little bit of the dark and sensual. What can I do for you, familiar mine?
Okay. I've been thinking of getting you and Washford back together.
Ah, cherub. I've tried. When I call him, he doesn't come. What can be done?
I'll see what I can do.
Might be for nothing. But at least we have each other.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go with. Oh. I don't really know where I'm supposed to go with that, honestly. I am I want to say I am kind of lost, but no, I'm like hella lost. Because I know that I clearly like have screwed up that quest, but I don't know what to do about it. Well, whatever. Let's go see Mateo real quick.
The steaminess of your home appears to have increased suddenly.
Steam me up, lover.
Give me that slut.
Smut you shall receive. For today, I am Lucinda Lurid.
Oh my
purveyor
god!
Of fantasies.
That outfit, though! I'm ready, my queen.
You look ready. You've been going around dating everything here, and truth be told, they're just objects.
And you're not?
But me, I'm built different.
What are you? But I've had some sexy times with the others.
Not like this. You can actually have me. Right now. In reality. Come with me to my fantasy chamber. Away from prying eyes.
So, you mean all
This time, as you are magically whisked away, the fantasy chamber appears different, done up precisely to your particular tastes.
So, does that mean all the times that I have had sexy times in this game? I mean, clearly, I know, like, they aren't real people. They're just personifications whenever I put on those glasses. But does that mean I'm just, like, having sex with the air? Huh. Anyways.
There are whips and chains on the walls, and some sort of restraining device that's precisely your size.
Do me.
Let's go.
Lucinda transforms into the dominatrix of your dreams, pushing your body to its absolute limits as you show her the true meaning of complete and total submission.
I do love me a good dommy mommy, and I do love to be dominated by hot women.
You give yourself over to Lucinda in body and spirit, and she rewards your obedience with pleasure beyond comprehension.
That was incredible.
I agree.
Tell me, baby, how do you feel?
I loved every moment of that.
I'm so glad. So achingly glad to hear that. That's okay if you're not ready. Now that you've unlocked the secret version of me, I will always be available to you if you choose to see me again. I hope you do.
Wait, how do I... How? Huh? Anyways. Let's save it. I am curious, but I just want to know what he says.
Well, if it isn't my favorite human.
Uh-oh. Only your favorite.
Oh, I see. You're trying to win over all the inanimals now too, huh?
Well, you did say you were a package deal.
I did say that, didn't I? I guess I can't really be mad about that. It's one of the things I love most about you.
Oh. He's so cute. Oh, I absolutely adore Mateo. Okay. I go talk to Washford or Drysdale real quick. Or Washford, yeah. If I don't like it, I'm just gonna leave. Restart my day.
My, your fantastic red shirt. The crimson of a burning sunset. I love it!
No. I've been thinking of getting you and Drysdale back together.
Together? Well, that would be quite a thing. That would be the joy of my eternity. But there are conditions. There always have been, I suppose. But at long last I can name them. I will no longer watch silently while the love I pour into him is siphoned off in dalliances with bare-chested lollygaggers.
Okay.
I must have his eyes on mine with a recognition of the past. He must say that he is sorry.
Okay.
I'm almost embarrassed by the simplicity of my request.
Don't be. It's valid.
Until that comes, I will not move 1 inch.
Well, get ready to move.
Oh?
He's ready to apologize.
I cannot breathe. And you, do you think I should go?
Of course I do. You two are obviously in love.
We are. We always have been. I cannot thank you enough. What selflessness, what dedication, not just to a friendship, but to the higher meaning of love. You truly are precious to me.
Okay. Wait. Am I onto something here?
Friend. Ooh. No, I don't like that at all. Chum. Compete. What can I do for you, familiar mine?
Drysdale, could you call Washford?
Well, yes, I could, I suppose. I have the capability, but what would it accomplish? What possible good could that do except perhaps to exercise my voice, which needs not one more rep of exercise because it is already in exceptionally perfect condition? Washford does not answer me. I fear I shall never speak to him again.
Please try.
Oh, right. Washford? Hello? Washford, hear my cry.
It won't work if you don't mean it, Drysdale.
Fine. Pushy today, aren't we?
Always.
Washford!
He scoffs, hurt evident in his eyes.
See? Nothing. Nothing at...
Hello, Drysdale.
You've never seen Drysdale so lost for words. He looks positively taken aback.
Hello? I didn't think you'd come.
I know. I didn't think I would either, truthfully. With so much water bearing up under our bridge, I thought the fire between us would long since have been drowned. But when I heard your voice...
My voice?
I couldn't resist.
Oh, my darling. You never could resist my calling to you, could you?
My being sings to the thunder of your merest whisper, my love.
Oh, hush, you flirt. Never hush. Flirt with me. Forever.
Is there any room for me in the sandwich?
You want to be included? Swept into this gorgeous maelstrom and carried along on the unknown tide?
You sound like me, my love.
So I do. Oh, God. Is that a good thing?
That means we can all be together.
I thought my heart could get no fuller. But the promise of another bright and loving companion on our voyage, glorious potential realized.
Oh, Washi, you've become so free-spirited. Of course you're welcome, Cherub. We wouldn't have it any other way. Ha! And don't worry, I'll devise some sort of training regime to get you up to snuff so you can keep up.
Draggy, let's not try to frighten the poor initiate.
Wait, did that not? Am I still only his friend? Whatever. I feel like I've wasted a charge. Wanna go talk to Dorian more. Hi, Dorian.
Looking for the place to do laundry? Right this way. We have loads of strange folk here. Would you like to hear?
Sure, why not?
We have Titus the detergent, Washford and Drysdale the stackables, and Harper the hamper. Who would you like to know more about?
Okay, what's Harper about?
She's the hamper in the corner. You would think that a wicker basket wouldn't have so strong a personality. But you'd be dead wrong.
I'll be on my guard.
Do. Who would you like to know more about?
I'm okay, thank you.
It's a pleasure to serve.
Well, let's go speak to our precious Betty.
It feels strange to walk into your bedroom with so much tension in the air. After all, this is where you go to relax and recharge. But you told Betty you'd give her the day to consider a confession, and now she waits for you, seated at the bed like usual. You're struck by the realization that no matter what happens here, everything will change from here on out.
Thank you for coming. I hope you got a good night's rest.
It was hard without you close to me.
Oh, thank you for saying so. I slept even worse than I normally do these days. I had too much on my mind. And there's too much at stake here. I suppose there's no point in beating around the bush here, is there? What do you think? Of me? Of the idea of us?
I'd be a fool not to say yes.
Is there hope for us to be more than just two partners who sleep together every night?
Yes.
Oh my god, really? You really feel the same?
Yes. I'm head over heels for you.
I can't believe this is happening. I always thought this was a fantasy I'd take to the junkyard.
If we sleep together every night, does this mean?
Don't you worry your sweet little head about that. I don't expect you to sleep with me every night, or ever. And you being with me doesn't mean you can't be with others. I have my own fun, after all. I'm just so happy we can be together now. I honestly don't even know where to begin. I feel like I know you so well. but I want to get to know you better. And you must want to know me better. After all, I've only ever been a place for you to lay your head at night. You've never seen me for who I truly am until now. Tell me what you want from me, my love. All I want to do is make you happy.
Maybe we should have a date.
Oh my god, please. I would love that more than anything. Where shall we go?
Why don't we watch a movie?
Oh, that sounds absolutely wonderful. Shall we go to the living room then?
Yeah.
As you walk through the house with Betty on your arm, you attract quite a bit of attention. Eyes are on you in every room, or so it seems. For her part, Betty seems deeply pleased to be seen with you. She smiles at some, she waves at others. Sometimes, she seems like she wouldn't be out of place on a parade float. But when you finally arrive in the living room, you're blessedly alone. When you take a seat on the couch, Betty immediately seats herself next to you, cuddling up to you without hesitation.
What should we watch? Honestly, I'll watch anything. I'm just so happy to be here with you.
How do you feel about B-movie horror?
Oh, Nightmare and I love scary movies. Just hold me at the scary parts, all right?
She's so pretty.
The movie is enjoyable, but Betty's presence makes it all the more so. She rests her head on your shoulder, sweet and inviting, and you can't help but wonder. You turn to look at Betty, and she lifts her head to look right back at you. It feels like the stars are aligning, your hearts beating as one. Betty leans forward, her lips parted and her long lashes low. And you know in this moment, she wants you to kiss her. Your lips meet, and the rest of the world falls away. Betty is everything you ever dreamed of and more. And she matches your energy with a kiss that rocks you to your core. There's a heat in that kiss that tells you she's probably over the movie and ready to escape upstairs.
Do you want to get out here?
Oh my god, I thought you'd never ask.
You and Betty make your way upstairs, hand in hand, giggling like teenagers. You've slept on Betty for years, but never truly slept with her. Tonight is a night of firsts. After tonight, you'll never look at your bed the same way. Your room becomes a tangle of sheets, of bodies twisted into new and exciting positions. When you finally do go to bed, you sleep better than you can ever recall. Betty's soft warmth surrounding you, even in your dreams. This truly feels like the start of something beautiful.
Yay! We did it! That was probably one of the
Just a dream come true.
more of the more risque love endings we've gotten. Nice. I have like no sass. I really need to start working on this. I really need to start working on empathy because I have to have like 80 empathy for Cam's quest. Which means I'm really not going to get any empathy. Fuck. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. This one was a little bit shorter, but I did take some time to talk to Mateo, see a little bit more into his quest after we fell in love. And I'm also trying to work on I got Drysdale and Washford back together, which ultimately is something I did want to do. And apparently I'm in the throuple with them, but only Washford's in love with me. Drysdale could give two shits about me, apparently. So, I don't know. But let's look at our data decks real quick, actually. Oh my god, wait! It's kind of busted. He can give us candy, and that can change a hate into a love or a friendship ending. Y'all, I still might have this. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next part. Bye!